everyone, Adam here with Adam's Attic, and today I wanted to kind of show everybody how I list things on eBay and how I go about my processes.
How you eBay.
How I eBay.
Yes.
I do not have a dedicated space in this house.
That's why we're in the dining room right now. This is Adam's space.
So it could be here. The table that we do our
Yes.
hauls on, I sometimes set up down there.
Basement's kind of messy right now though. The kids,
Right.
We've had a lot of snow days, so the kids are like
Legos everywhere.
everywhere right now.
That's always the case.
Don't listen to that, Mom.
I'll set up my things that I use for eBay. I'll show you how I do it.
So this is Adam's least favorite part of all things he does with thrifting, with everything, is actually selling on eBay. But it's an important part, so we thought we'd show you.
I set up my photo shoot
booth
thing that I use for a lot of my smaller items. That obviously larger items, I'll just lay it on the table and take a picture of it. I always get in a box first for the item. For whatever fits. This is a MSR fuel bottle. I had 2 of these. I thought they were the same, but this one's actually, this one doesn't say 20th anniversary on it. I get it. I just got that clock.
I hate it. I hate the clock. I'm like, how fast can we sell it?
I get I have my item. This had fuel in it. I cleaned it out. I cleaned up the bottle as much as I could. And then I found we have a couple rooms, I would say, full of, like, have boxes in the basement.
The corners.
And so I reuse a lot of boxes. Anything that we get from Amazon, I'll reuse. Anywhere that we get shipping. I get a lot of my shipping boxes from work. What I like to do is I get my item, I find a box that it fits in, I will weigh it out with my scale.
Where'd you get the scale?
Out at the Goodwill.
I know.
Weigh it out on the scale, and I'll give a little extra, and then I'll actually write on the box how much it is, dimensions. Just go ahead and write that on the box too. With these Amazon boxes, I take them apart and I flip them. And so the Amazon parts are all on the inside. Cut the bottom, take it apart, and then I just tape them back. I flip them.
You tricky little guy.
That's what I do with my Amazon boxes. And then my other boxes, I just get boxes everywhere. It already has the packing material in there for me. I already have to weight, and I charge actual weight. I don't guess at all. So I take my item out of the box after I've weighed it and got all that done. I put it inside a little staging area. I've now gone on my phone, pulled up my eBay listing. Either go to an item that's already been sold on eBay that's similar to what I'm selling, or something that I've already sold. This item I've already sold similar. I'll just pull this. It's a little bit different. I'll have to change the title. And so I did that. And so everything's going to be in there for me. Easy. Go in and take my photos of my item.
So you try to be as honest as possible with your postings, so you don't get a lot of complaints. People know what they're getting.
And I haven't gotten complaints because I would never list something and just say 3 sentences. I write exactly what's wrong with it, and if there's any surface scratches, if there's dents, if there's anything wrong with the product. And I spend a lot of time doing that. And I try and you get 12 pictures. I try and take all 12 pictures, no matter if I need them or not. So just to make sure I got everything covered on the item. When I'm doing bigger lots, it's a little harder to take a lot of pictures. So you have to be really picky about what you're taking pictures of. All right, so now I'm uploading my pictures that I took. And then what I'll do is I'll go through and I will tap on the picture, just crop them. My photos are uploaded, they're cropped. I'm going into the title now, and I'm just gonna change the title a little.
You just have to update the title.
And just, yeah, and changing my description.
Yeah.
I've typed in my description. It's pretty long, as you can see. I'm very descriptive about what I'm listing. And then next I go for the pricing. On an item like this, I'll start the bidding at $9.99, and I'll schedule it tomorrow for 6:30 is good. I will go in and do the packaging details. So I think we were at 10 ounces for the item. The box was 10 by 6. It's a first class package that just automatically pops up, and it tells me how much the buyer is going to pay for the shipping.
And you put that in the listing?
And then I don't put that personally in the listing. It just depends on what their zone is, where they live, and they should be able to calculate that, I'm pretty sure, what the shipping is going to be. The other thing I also put in my description, the item that is pictured is the item that you're buying. I don't put stock photos up of anything. I always take pictures of everything I sell. The other thing I do is if I'm putting it up as an auction, I want it to stay as an auction, and because I get emails all the time about, will you do this or buy it now? And no, I don't want to do it to buy it. If I'm putting something up as an auction, I want it to stay as an auction. I want to see how much people are willing to pay for an item. It's just part of the fun for me, doing it that way. There are a few items that I do buy it now, so I'll just throw it up there and I let them sit. But for the most part, I like doing the auction styles. I will try and see how much, I'll go through the eBay completed items to see what things are selling for, and then kind of base my starting price on that. And you can also go into that listing and see what they started theirs at. But they also, when you do it in the app, it has like a suggestion for you of how much you should start it at. Some items do that, and some items don't. And then that's it. And now I will just go through and I will list the item. And tomorrow, it will at 6:30, it will be live on eBay. I always do 7-day auctions. I don't like doing the 3-day auctions. I like doing 7-day auctions. And you know what? Sometimes you lose money. Sometimes people don't like the auctions.
Yeah.
And they want to buy it now. I just like doing it the way I do it. It's just like putting mine in a shipping box before, and having everything packaged in there before I start my listing.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people that just have them in bins and pull from the bins and package it up. And I want mine to have the right amount on there when I ship it. When I go to ship it, it's already done. So these are a few more things I will probably be listing tonight. We're using this box. So this box, I go to the dollar store and I buy brown paper. After it sells, I'll just wrap it in brown paper. I will use boxes from UPS, and this one,
that's USPS.
USPS, sorry. Yeah. So, and this one is, it's a flat rate. It's a larger, heavier item. So I'll just use this, I'll ship it flat rate, and which are nice. Like, that's nice to just do it that way. Again, Amazon boxes, and what's in here?
I don't know, man.
Oh, another Power Ranger toy. So, yeah, and
then where do those sit all week until they sell?
So these sit in the corner. Once I list them, they just sit somewhere in the house, and then I sell them, and then they get sent to whoever. That's pretty much how I do all my eBay listings, and
how you sell on eBay.
How I sell on eBay.
Everybody has their own way. You do it this way.
Yeah, I prefer my way of doing it. For me, it makes it easy.
I feel like it makes it easy for you because you don't have the space.
Right.
Like if you had a room where you could keep it, it might be different, but you don't have that.
But I also like having it, once I sell it, I can just tape the box up, and slap a label on it, and it's done. I don't have to do anything else.
You did all the work on the front end.
Yeah, I like doing it that way.
Yeah.
For me, it makes it easier.
Yeah.
If you like the video, please tap the like button. Please subscribe. And I just started a Instagram page at Adam's Attic, where I'm posting everything that I sold on eBay, what I paid for it, and what I ended up ultimately selling it for. So check that out.